One of the most influential figures in the history of gospel music is Bill Gaither. For over 60 years, he has shaped Southern gospel and modern Christian music as a performer, songwriter, and producer. His contributions have led to the creation of some of the most beloved Christian songs, including Because He Lives, He Touched Me, and The King Is Coming. Beyond his music, Gaither is a pioneer, mentor, and pastor who has devoted his life to sharing the gospel through song. His work has impacted millions globally, earning him numerous Grammy and Dove Awards, alongside countless recordings and live performances. Generations of believers continue to be inspired by his enduring legacy, particularly through the Gaither Vocal Band and the Homecoming series. This video explores Bill Gaither's life, faith, family, and invaluable contributions to gospel music, along with any controversies that may have arisen throughout his remarkable career. Early life and humble beginnings. William J. Bill Gaither was born on March 28, 1936, in Alexandria, Indiana, into a devout Christian household where faith and music were deeply valued. From a young age, Gaither displayed a natural talent for songwriting and singing, which he nurtured in church and school settings. He pursued his passion for music even while working as a high school English teacher after graduating from Anderson University with degrees in music and English. However, his love for gospel music eventually led him to devote himself entirely to music ministry. The Gaither Trio and songwriting success. In the 1950s, Gaither founded the Gaither Trio with his sister, Mary Ann Gaither, and brother, Danny Gaither. Later, his wife, Gloria Gaither, joined the group, propelling them to prominence as one of the most beloved gospel groups of their era. The collaboration between Bill and Gloria became one of the most fruitful partnerships in Christian music history. Together, they penned timeless classics like Because He Lives, a powerful anthem of hope and resurrection, He Touched Me, a testimony to God's healing power, and Something Beautiful, which speaks of grace and restoration. Their heartfelt lyrics and melodies not only resonated with Christian audiences but also helped shape the future of gospel music, reaching believers across denominations and generations. The Gaither Vocal Band and expanding influence. In 1981, Gaither expanded his influence by forming the Gaither Vocal Band, a group that blended classic gospel harmonies with contemporary styles. Over the years, this band featured some of the most talented voices in gospel music, including Guy Penrod, Michael English, Mark Lowry, and David Phelps. The group became known for rejuvenating Southern gospel, bringing fresh energy and modern sounds while staying true to its spiritual roots. The Homecoming series, a gospel renaissance. In the 1990s, Gaither launched the Homecoming series, a collection of live recordings that brought together both legendary gospel performers and rising stars. These concerts celebrated the rich heritage of Southern gospel and reintroduced its timeless appeal to younger audiences. Featuring icons like Jake Hess, the Happy Goodmans, and Howard and Vestal Goodman, the series sparked a resurgence of interest in gospel music, leading to sold-out tours, numerous albums, and DVDs. Beyond music, a life of ministry and faith. At his core, Bill Gaither is more than just a musician, he is a pastor through music. His mission has always been to use his songs to spread the gospel, uplift believers, and glorify God. His ministry extends beyond entertainment. It embodies service, worship, and the proclamation of Jesus Christ. Legacy and impact on Christian music. Bill Gaither's influence on gospel music is profound and enduring. His contributions have not only shaped Southern gospel but have also helped define modern Christian music. Through decades of songwriting, performing, and mentoring, Gaither has left a legacy that transcends generations. His collaborations with his wife Gloria remain some of the most impactful in Christian music history, with songs that continue to inspire faith, hope, and spiritual renewal in listeners worldwide. Challenges and controversies. Like many public figures, Gaither's career has not been without challenges and disputes. Throughout his journey, he has faced criticism and differing opinions within the gospel community. However, his steadfast faith and unwavering commitment to his ministry have allowed him to navigate these challenges with grace and integrity. Conclusion: a lasting legacy of faith and music. Bill Gaither's journey is a testament to the transformative power of faith and music. From humble beginnings in Alexandria, Indiana, to becoming a global icon of gospel music, his life's work has touched millions. His timeless songs, groundbreaking performances, and dedication to spreading the gospel ensure that his legacy will continue to inspire future generations of believers and musicians alike. Through his contributions, Gaither has not only left a mark on gospel music but also fostered a sense of community and worship that will resonate for years to come. Foundation of Bill Gaither's career is his ministry and faith. He has never strayed from his vocation to use music to spread the gospel, which has always been his mission. A dedication to Christian principles. Bill Gaither has stayed modest and concentrated on God's ministry, in contrast to many musicians who pursue music for celebrity. His songs provide encouragement to listeners of all ages by emphasizing themes of redemption, hope, and God's promises. Christian music, mentoring and influence. Many gospel musicians have benefited from Gaither's guidance and assistance, which has helped them become well-known and showcase their skills to a global audience. He is a well-liked personality in the Christian music industry because of his dedication to encouraging others. The wife and family life of Bill Gaither. A partnership for life with Gloria Gaither. Gloria Gaither and Bill Gaither have been married since 1962, but their relationship goes much beyond that. Gloria co-founded their music company, co-ministers with him, and co-writes psalms with him. They have collaborated to write hundreds of gospel songs, write books, and work on projects that have changed the lives of millions of people. Their marriage has been as an inspiration to many in their personal and professional life, serving as a model of faith, love, and support for one another. Bringing up a family in the Christian tradition. Bendy, Amy, and Susan are the three children of Bill and Gloria. They have always placed a high priority on their family and instilled strong Christian values in their kids, despite their hectic work schedules, disputations, and rebuttal. Despite his generally good reputation, Bill Gaither has occasionally been the target of criticism and controversy, especially in relation to one development of music and financial achievement. God's modernization of gospel music has drawn criticism from certain traditional gospel listeners who claimed that his blending of Southern gospel with modern elements deviates from the J's origins. Gaither has, however, defended his musical selections, saying that his objective is to spread the gospel to as many people as possible. To connection to controversial individuals. Many gospel performers have appeared on the Gaither Homecoming series, some of whom have had personal scandals or theological disputes with particular Christian congregations. Although Gaither has occasionally come under fire for keeping up relationships with artists who have been embroiled in scandals, he has consistently highlighted the value of forgiveness, salvation, and second chances. 3 charges of over-commercialization of gospel music. Some critics contend that gospel music under Gaither's direction has become overly commercialized due to the enormous popularity of the Gaither Homecoming brand. They contend that the emphasis on elaborate performances and merchandise detracts from the music's spiritual purity. Gaither has insisted, meanwhile, that his goal is always to share the gospel as effectively as possible. Conclusion: an enduring legacy. There is no denying Bill Gaither influence on worship, Christian ministry, and gospel music. Few people have influenced Christian music as much as he has, because of his ability to compose classic songs, coach up-and-coming musicians, and unite generations of gospel singers. Important lessons learned from Bill Gaither's life and career: a devoted husband and father who exemplifies faith-centered family values, a prolific songwriter whose music has inspired and given hope to millions, a visionary leader who revolutionized gospel music with the Gaither vocal band and Homecoming series, and a devout Christian who is dedicated to using song to share the gospel. Bill Gaither's heritage of faith, tenacity, and unshakable love to God endures as he writes, produces, and ministers. Generations to come will be inspired, uplifted, and encouraged by his music. Faith, devotion, and an unrelenting commitment to sharing the gospel are hallmarks of Bill Gaither's journey in gospel music and Christian ministry. He has been using his musical talents to inspire, uplift, and encourage believers all around the world for more than 60 years. Gaither has been instrumental in influencing contemporary gospel music since his early days with the Gaither Trio when he founded the Gaither Vocal Band and the Homecoming series. But he is more than just a songwriter and performer. He is a leader, inventor, and mentor who has influenced the lives of many musicians and fans. His songs have offered consolation during difficult times, hope during depressing ones, and a reminder that God is always present. Life based on purpose and worship. God's success is largely attributed to his strong faith in God and his vocation. Gaither has always been driven primarily by the desire to use music to exalt God. In contrast to many musicians who pursue celebrity and wealth, his lyrics convey a message of encouragement that appeals to believers of all ages by focusing on themes of redemption, grace, victory, and unending hope. Because he lives, one of his most potent melodies demonstrates his unshakable faith. The hymn, which was written at a period of uncertainty, has since spread throughout the world as an anthem of hope, reminding Christians that Jesus lives and that they can overcome any obstacle. A persistent impact on Christian music. It is impossible to overestimate Bill Gaither's impact on Christian worship and music. He has preserved the rich traditions of Southern gospel while bringing it to new generations by bringing together gospel luminaries and up-and-coming musicians with his Gaither Vocal Band and homecoming performances in a world that is changing quickly. His ability to combine traditional gospel with modern inspirations has made his music relevant and powerful. Gaither has continuously insisted that his goal is to share the gospel with as many people as possible. Despite criticism of his contemporary methodology, for furthermore, gospel music has flourished because of his readiness to guide up-and-coming performers and assist other musicians. Gaither's work has impacted or inspired many of the most well-known Christian musicians of today, and his Homecoming series has provided many gospel singers with a stage on which to showcase their skills to the world. A tradition of faith and family. Gaither's personal life reflects his deep religious beliefs even outside of his public job. His marriage to co-writer and ministry partner Gloria Gaither has been a shining example of love, devotion, and a common goal. Together they have continued to serve in ministry while instilling Christian principles in their children.